Hi and welcome to my tutorial. My name is Monica Mates and I'll be breaking down for you all the basics of club dancing and dancing in general. So you tried dancing in the club before and maybe you felt a little bit stiff, maybe you were not sure what to do, what movements to do, where to start. In today's video I'll show you how to comfortably move on the dance floor, how to blend in with other people, no dance experience necessary. The goal for today is to blend in with others on the dance floor, so we're going to use movements in place and we'll use the smallest amount of movements possible. So imagine you're in the club, it's dark, it's packed, and there's no place to move. There's no place to even move your feet. We do have to dance with rhythm, however, so if you haven't yet, please watch my rhythm video where I'm explaining two basic rhythms people tend to follow when dancing in the club. I'll post the link in the description box for you. In this video, we'll move the torso a lot. So just so you know where to move it, how to move it, let's explore different possibilities for our upper body. The usual suspects, right? We can move forward, we can lean back, we can lean sideways, either down to the side, diagonally, we can twist the body, we can literally move it all around us from our waist by using different muscle groups, especially your abs, right? Your lower back muscles and the obliques on the sides, okay? So those are all possibilities we'll be using. Now it does help if you're a little bit flexible. We don't need a whole lot of flexibility, but definitely some of it is useful. So if you haven't yet watched my video where I'm explaining how to loosen up the torso, I'll post it and in the description below. All right, so let's go ahead and bend the knees on our loudest beat. We're going to follow the snare right here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then, once you have the knee bend going, pick a random point in front of you, to the side, behind, without even thinking about it, and just lean that way. Let's just do it a few times to see how it feels. It is totally random. You don't have to know any of those movements. You pick a random spot and you lean there with either your torso or middle of your chest or your shoulder. You can really be creative with it. Like I said, we can move the torso all the way around anywhere we want, as long as you keep the movement small. Let's try it. Single knee bend on the snare and at the same time lean. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And keep that pace. That's important. We have to stay on beat. So it's not totally random. Tip number 1, keep the arms bent. This always looks better than this. See, that's the reason. We want to keep the arms bent, loose by your sides. You can snap if you want to stay on beat and follow the beat a little bit easier. Tip number 2, keep the movement small, especially that now we're exploring different directions. Maybe you don't know any of those movements. It is just safer to keep the movement smaller because imagine you don't want to go on the dance floor and go. Who does that, right? So smaller, 1 inch, 2 inches off center is totally enough. Don't worry if your movements are a little bit repetitive. You can add more and more movements as the time goes. For now, you probably will have 2 or 3 directions that feel safe, and that's fine. You can always add more. Also, don't worry if your torso is feeling stiff. I always repeat it. Torso takes time. It's much easier for us to move the feet because we use the feet every day. We walk. We move the arms every day, but the torso, this whole thing is stiff as it gets. So give your body time to loosen up. The more you move, the sooner the torso will be looser, I promise you. Okay, now let's switch rhythm. We're going to move the knees to the tempo of the song, so we'll go twice as fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep that knee bend going for the entire song if you want, and then do the same torso movements you tried before without losing the knee bend. It's a little bit more challenging. So again, random directions, either repeating them on both sides, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or side to side. We can do a little twisting action, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or forward, diagonal at an angle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or totally random. Try to do it without the mirror, without looking at yourself, just so you're not in your head too much, you're not over-analyzing stuff, just really freestyle, really improvise, see how that feels. What I like to do to keep things interesting, of course, I like to mix rhythms. So again, when you want the movements to be more energetic, you can use the double knee bend and then lean the torso in any direction. Or if you maybe are getting tired, then switch back to a single knee bend and a single torso. See, so you can totally mix it up. This way it will just make your freestyle more interesting. It adds more variety to your movements, and you're not going to look like you're doing one same old boring thing for the entire song. So let's try it with music. Alright, you guys, that is it for today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them in my future videos. I don't know what that was. If you found this video helpful, or if you'd like me to create more videos like that, please give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it with your 2 left feet friends, subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my videos, which I'll be posting every week. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Ah. Jesus Christ, I'm too old for this. We can also switch it up. So we'll do a double knee bend on every single beat with the knees. Double knee bend with the knees. That was a long sentence. I can be an actress.